All right, so Tulsi Gabbard has come out strongly. You know what's weird? Both Donald Trump and Tulsi Gabbard, I know people don't like to hear this, but again, I'm going to say this, I'm going to be blunt about it. They're kind of cut from the same cloth, but they're on different sides of the political spectrum. Tulsi is a left-leaning populist. Trump is a right-leaning populist. Trump, by the way, wants to give $2,000. So either Trump heard Tulsi loud and clear, or Trump just, he had his own thing planned even before Tulsi came out with this. Tulsi should be talking about election integrity at this point, because there seems to be a real deficit in general. This has nothing to do with their left-right paradigm anymore. It just doesn't. It's either are you for Americans or are you against Americans? We're giving money to Burma. We're giving money to some sort of Asian reset project, which sounds like a payoff to China in this bill. Hey, thanks for that virus, China. Here, we'll realign with you guys. We'll get on a better page so you won't send us any more viruses, right? I know it's controversial to say that, but whatever. So Tulsi Gabbard says $600 is a slap in the face. She's correct. This article kind of reiterates that point a few times. After months of hammering out details, the Congress finally passed an economic relief bill on Monday night with a price tag of roughly $900 billion. That's the military budget right there in one bill. By the way, that military budget's a little bit bloated. Just saying. The bill provides for direct payments of $600 to be made to all eligible Americans. Gabbard and other lawmakers, including President Trump, have said the amount of money in those payments won't be enough. She says, you deserve better. It's a slap in the face. I voted against the 5,593-page spending bill that gave billions, with a B, to corporate interests, the military-industrial complex, and other countries, leaving crumbs for you who need help the most. This is outrageous. This is beyond. And you're going to have people on opposite ends of the political spectrum. Again, you're going to have, I don't know, pick your favorite left-winger, your favorite right-winger. Most of them are going to just look at this and go, it's crazy. So if you scroll down a little bit here, again, they say the same thing in this over and over again. It's an insult and a slap in the face to every single American in this country who is struggling because of this pandemic, who is concerned about not being able to pay rent, about eviction, about whether you'll have enough to buy groceries or medicine for yourself or your loved ones. Okay, little Dave point of order here. If we open up the economy and we isolate the vulnerable people, we could get back to being America. And I would advise the entire world, even the WHO says these lockdowns are devastating as far as like 50 other issues that it's going to create. The bill is a representation of the screwed up priorities of Washington, Gabbard continued. They should be fighting for you and making sure that you, the American people, come first. This bill did not do that. Gabbard, who is retiring at the end of her term, also said Monday that she would not be vaccinated against COVID-19 until American senior citizens have received the vaccine. I was hoping she would say, I'm not taking the vaccine, but after its Monday passage in the House, the bill was sent to the U.S. Senate for a late-night vote. Get this, where it passed with a vote of 91-7. 91-7. Unbelievable. And again, you need to thank people like Ted Cruz, Rand Paul, Rick Scott. I mean, these are people that stood up to this and said, this is crazy. Did they even read it? Some of the other lawmakers who decried the direct assistance payments as being scant included Missouri Senator Josh Hawley, who said the checks were hardly adequate and we should not pretend otherwise. Hawley forced a vote on Sunday to raise the amount of direct assistance to $1,200, the amount of direct payments allocated after the CARES Act passed in March, but that attempt failed. It failed. Who voted that down? So Trump says $2,000 per person. He came out and he said $2,000. President-elect Joe Biden said Sunday that while the legislation was a good start, more work needed to be done. How does Joe Biden align with Tulsi Gabbard or vice versa? Tulsi, on her way out, since she's, firing with both barrels, she really needs to give it to the so-called president-elect. Okay, that's what she needs to do. She needs to blast him. She needs to also keep talking about election integrity. But this relief program is an absolute joke, and everybody knows that. How the Senate can vote 91-7 to do this shows that our government on both sides of the aisle is corrupt beyond repair. It also shows that the few people who understand what's happening are Republicans. And that's why, you can criticize me all you want. I'm not saying the Republican Party is a better party than the Democratic Party. I'm just saying you're going to find people like Rand Paul and Mike Lee and Ted Cruz. These are people who believe in liberty and freedom. And they also believe that, we're giving, billions of dollars to other countries and to other priorities, including, as Tulsi said, the military-industrial complex. We should have some real agreement on both the left and the right that we need to completely overhaul our Senate and our House of Representatives, and it's got to be people who represent their constituents and not Wall Street, K Street, and foreign countries. Burma, ladies and gentlemen. We're representing Burma with this bill. Just fantastic. So, great job by Tulsi. Great job by President Trump. Let's be honest. I know, again, you don't have to love Trump as a person or whatever, but he says $2,000 and get rid of all the wasteful spending. Gender studies in Pakistan. Hello? I mean, this is almost like a joke, like the Babylon Bee did the bill or something.